Back,
fatalities.
we're
Small
continuing
blessings.
where we left off.
But we have got a lot
Here
of
is part
unknowns.
11
Who perpetrated the
of the
attack?
playthrough.
Who was the man who helped Spider-Man?
We're
Gotta be
heading
honest, folks, this
to
is giving me not good
do
flashbacks to the underground and Roxxon brawls of last
a
year.
side
Here's
mission
hoping
of
that with
the
two Spider-Men in
recorded
town,
version.
we can steer away from
That
more
has been
citywide chaos.
SM.
Anyone who tells you these things happen for a reason should be cursed with wet socks forever.
If you weren't a robot, you'd definitely be venomous. Did you go inside? Nope. How is this going to work? Just team up like normal, or... How long you been tracking these guys?
Few weeks. Heard rumors for a while. They leave bodies in their wake. They care a lot about the Crimson Hour, whatever that is.
The hot new club in Hell's Kitchen? Wow, that just popped out there, huh? Who says stuff like that? Not me.
Yeah, you did.
Left's all mine.
We shouldn't have to wait much longer. The new recruits will be here within the hour.
They didn't see that coming.
When we find their boss, how will we know it's their boss?
Something tells me these people aren't fans of subtlety. Let's look around.
The guy I rescued who tried to leave the cult.
If he's smart, he's left the state by now.
They're really stocking up for something.
I know they were trying to grab supplies at the hospital.
Up here. Take out the cultists and keep moving?
Sounds good.
So, it's been, what, a year and a half since... How have you been?
You don't have to do this small talk. We're here on a job.
What's going on over there? You're our new Ember, right? What did you think of the Book of Ray? Incredible. Seeing the world in a whole new light now. When will I get to meet him? Soon enough. Something happened?
It's not small talk for me. I was worried about you.
I'm fine. I was angry before and sloppy. But I'm better now. Steady. You're
took down another one of us.
Eyes open, Embers. Find him.
What's wrong with you? Spider-Man is still among us.
He can't hide forever.
Down you go.
Bye. No signs of their boss yet. Let's keep going.
It's locked. And I bet forcing it will trigger an alarm.
Doesn't look like it takes keys. Must be a way to unlock it around here.
Is this supposed to be a good thing or a bad thing?
How does any of that look good?
Looks like the cult uses tattoos to show off their ranks.
Hey, welcome to the stream.
Seems like new recruits are always paired up when they join.
Good way to keep an eye on everyone. Wait, I've got an idea.
You want to share with the class?
Just watch.
That's it. The door only opens when it sees the correct pair of tattoos.
I've got mine. You see anyone with a Hephaestus tattoo?
Please, please don't wake up. And not the tattoo I'm looking for. Great. There we go. Second time's the charm. So, you got any tattoos?
Just the one of Spider Cop's gravestone.
Come on, really?
If you run away again, he won't be so forgiving.
Trust the flame, for everything burns. For everything burns.
You hear that somewhere before?
Not show off.
Let's check on the prisoners. We'll get you out of here.
The door controls are in the next room. Hurry!
How many followers are in the building?
I don't know. A lot.
We're gonna get you out of here as soon as we can.
Please. I'm not supposed to be here.
We'll find a way to get you out.
If the flame lets you.
Hey, you okay in there? Hello? We're here to help.
Don't be so loud.
So the controls are in the next room. Someone's bound to see us if we go through the doors. If they're the followers of the flame, is that the flame holding court down there?
I don't think so.
He is still worthy. Let all doubt be washed away as we celebrate this Ember's passage from Typhon to Hephaestus.
You doing okay? You sound...
Hey, the flame needs you on your feet.
Let's hope there's more here than that screensaver!
warm up.
See the door controls anywhere?
I'm not sure.
There has to be some way to unlock those cells. The Book of Flame.
Sounds like a page turner.
The wiring for the cells leads right here.
Come on!
We really need to stop meeting like this, Yuri. People will think you're trying to kill me.
Never thought you'd be able to trick anyone into joining one of your little clubs again.
Love is not a trick.
None of this is love.
I extended my hand when nobody else would. I doubt you, nor the fool's beacon there, would have done the same. But what would it take for you to love me?
Tell me where you're hiding and I'll show you.
The old hospital north of Astoria. Stop by anytime. If you're both worthy.
You knew who the Flame was this whole time?
No! I had my suspicions, but I wasn't sure until I saw him.
How do you two know each other?
He ran another group like this when I was a cop. Shut them down. He got away. The Flame's not even here. We have to go after him.
After we help the prisoners get out. Oh, hi!
Spider-Man! You're
Let's get upstairs.
More followers behind the door up above. It's the only way out.
Wait here. We'll make sure it's...
You want to handle the door?
Why not?
I see him!
Okay, first things first. How does he know who you are?
My voice. When I was chasing the cop, I knew his voice. Learned who I was, he could always tell me how I faced.
What else do you know about him?
That group he ran with before? When we got close to him, he told them it was finally time. We killed them so nobody would talk to him. And I let him. He's a monster.
So this is the first time you've seen him since he got away?
I tried to track him down for months, but other cases got in the way. I knew he was around me.
Ready to burn! And the followers of the Flame, are they like his old group?
The old group was small, cautious. These people, I don't know what's bigger. Their numbers or their confidence.
Now let's get those folks out of here.
Yeah, that man.
Shouldn't take us long to get to the hospital.
Yuri! This is the most obvious trap I've ever seen! And I fought Trapster.
We can't wait on this one. You don't know him.
I do know that we can't help anyone if we rush in there and get killed. We need a plan.
I'll scout out this hospital base of his and make sure everything's safe. Happy?
That's one word for it, sure. Another word would be slightly less stressed. Joyriding? You're not allowed to drive joyfully in New York? Blockade!
Get ready! He is coming!
Treat them like a leash. I have a shot! Take the spider down!
No more hunters? No more hunters.
Now I gotta find more spider bots. I don't even know where they are. In each of the areas. I've only found one of three in this area. I'm gonna go search a little bit. I will do it respectfully.
Have you heard the one about the criminal who went to prison and came out a better person? Me either! But that's what Quentin Beck would have us believe. After his numerous crime sprees, who could forget when he made Spider-Man look like a moron chasing an imaginary flying bus of school children while he made off with $2 million in diamonds? He finally landed himself where he belonged, behind bars. Now he's out and wants us to accept him back into society as a fully rehabilitated individual. Let me tell you something. I know one thing to be 100% certain. People do not change. Once a criminal, always a criminal. I don't know if this was a clerical error in our judicial system, but there is no way this man has paid his dues and repented for the damage he's caused. Do not trust this con artist. Attend his attractions at your own risk. And while we're at it, I can think of 2 other costume criminals that belong in prison with Beck. But that's for another podcast.
I know I gotta find it. The other. there's one. Nothing neat there.